Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's. Okay. Okay. I feel like it's not sponsored. It's sponsored. All right, bitches. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. And if you're old, you already know what it is. Thank you so much for stopping by. For today's look, I'm really excited for kind of what I have planned in my head, but it is the first of my holiday look series that I'm gonna be creating for you guys in the month of December. I freaking love Christmas, and every year I get too consumed by all the Christmassy shit in New York City that there is to see, partake in, and to do, and I never get out enough holiday glam content. I probably sneak in maybe 1 or 2 in the month, so I want to get started super early. This should be dropping on December 1st. It should be. So we are going to be using the Aina x Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm going to try and use the palette to create something more holiday themed with a little more glitz, a little more glam, a little more deck the halls. If you're interested to see the look that we're gonna create today, then stay tuned. So to start, you guys already know, if you're familiar with my channel, I always lay a layer of powder down underneath my eye just to catch any like fallout or excess that may happen when creating the look. So to start, I am grabbing a clean, fluffy blending brush. This is from Morphe. This is from Morphe, from their I Got This brush set. I did a review and first impressions on this entire collection and set, so if you're also interested to see that, tick over, tick over here, click over here. The thing that's over here is the ticker. God. We're gonna start off with the lightest brown in the palette, which is ginger. I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to lightly fluff that, not in my crease, but slightly above, and then just blow it out from there. So I'm not going directly in my crease, which would be a little bit more down here. I'm just going slightly above, and I'm just going to lightly layer the product until I get the color payoff I'd like. What is that outside? I'm also gonna take ginger and just slightly begin to build the shape I want the entire look to be like. A little more deeper and more focused in our crease area, I'm going to grab edges, the shade edges right here. I'm gonna grab that on a thinner, more tapered angle blending brush. This is from Vasanti. I'll see if I can find it and link it down below. And I'm just gonna focus that directly in my crease. I'm not gonna bring it above my crease because I want the color replaced. I want ginger to blend seamlessly into edges. Okay, so I fucked up, y'all. And I might have had pigment already on this brush and it's making it come out a little pinkish. It's kind of awkward. It looks pretty, but not what I was going for, but it's okay. Now we are going to grab an even smaller and even more tapered, tiny blending brush, the smallest one you have, okay, work with what you got. And I'm going to dip into Credit, which is the deepest shade, arguably the deepest shade in the palette. It is also the deepest out of all the browns. And I'm literally just going to focus it in kind of like a C shape on starting from the middle of our eyeball right here, coming around and just coming back down in that shape, because we are going to be cutting our crease later and I kind of want the depth part to kind of follow the shape of how we're going to cut our crease. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see, just do it, okay? Just do it. It'll come out nice, I promise. And just take your time and slightly blend that into edges that we laid down. Take your time, ain't no rush, girl. or boy, or whoever, you feel me? Okay, so you kind of want to end up with a shape that looks like this, or a blending situation that looks like this. And I think I'm going to stop here before I do too much. So I'm going to go off camera and cut my crease, and then I'll be back to show you guys what shape I end up coming up with. So this is the, you know, shape I ended up coming up with. So I tried to keep that circular shape that I was going for with the brown that we used with Credit. Is that Credit? Was it Credit? Yeah, with Credit, the deepest brown that we used. So I just followed along with that outer kind of half circle kind of thing we're going for. Now that we're done, once you have your crease cut, also make sure to go over it with a clean brush just to take away some excess product that you may have built up, because if there's excess concealer on there, once you try and lay your shimmer or your shade on top of it, something funky tends to happen. You don't even want to find out. It's gonna waste your time. For our shimmery pigment for the day, I'm actually going to grab Sponsored. It is probably my favorite shimmer in the palette, just because I'm a little biased. My favorite color is green. I feel like it's not sponsored, it's sponsored. Sponsored. Take the flattest packing brush that you have and go ahead and grab, you can use Zola's also if you are more of a green kind of gal, but I'm gonna go ahead and use Sponsored because I feel like that'll give me some real depth. Oh Lord, come through. I'm gonna go ahead and start filling in the other eye. That's another reason why I suggest you always use a really thin, a physically thin brush for this process, because the thinness just enables you to get up really close to that concealer line without over placing product. Now that we are, I want to say almost done with the eye, I'm going to dust away the powder. So now that we're here, we are going to work on our bottom lash line. First, what I'm going to grab for my waterline is Edges. Book. Now we're going to take the brush that we used for Credit and we are going to layer that. We're going to take just a little bit, and we are somewhat done, I would say. I'm gonna go off camera and finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna throw on lashes and all that jazz, and then we are gonna add the final shade, which is gonna be our inner tear duct shade. I'll be right back to show you guys how that looks. All right guys, so I just went ahead and finished the rest of my face off camera. If you're interested in anything that I have on, I always leave a full product description down in the description box below. To finish off the look all together, reach back into the palette and I am going to grab the smallest little brush I can find. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and grab Trust Issues, which is the white, really pretty kind of sparkly shade, and I'm just gonna pack that into my inner tear duct area. And that's it for the first holiday glam of the season. Woo! I hope you guys enjoyed creating this look with me. Don't forget, if you do recreate this look, make sure to tag me on whatever social media you put it on. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your peeps. And until next time, you guys, peace.